What's going on, y'all? KJ here. Today's video is going to be a little different than most. Y'all used to seeing me catching and killing stuff. Well, I had the request start doing some Cajun cooking videos, so I'm going to show y'all what to do with that stuff after y'all catch or kill it. Today, by subscriber request, I'm going to be doing redfish on the half shell. Now I know what y'all thinking, but KJ, there's a lot of videos on YouTube how to do redfish on the half shell. Yeah, I know. But look here, I'm 44 years old, from South Louisiana. Been cooking since I was about 15. Been hanging around these Cajun boys as far back as I can remember. I picked up a few good recipes in that amount of time, and I'm ready to start sharing them with y'all. If these videos do good, I'll keep making more. We'll do some catching cooks, see how it goes. Alright, let's get started. Now, what I'm going to be using today is Cajun seasoning, Zatarain's, Louisiana, whatever you prefer. As long as it's got some garlic, some red pepper in it, good to go. Some butter, garlic, heavy whipping cream, some garlic and onion powder, lemon juice, Louisiana, hot sauce, any type of hot sauce, Worcestershire, and that's right, barbecue sauce. I know what you're thinking. Barbecue sauce on fish? KJ, that's nasty. Yeah, I hear you. But look here. If you don't like barbecue sauce, and you don't like anything with barbecue sauce, you know what? Just take that right there and just get it on out of here. Alright? You don't have to put it on your fish. But trust me, it's awesome. You're going to like it, and you're going to thank me later. Alright. Now, you can, with redfish on a half shell, you can pretty much push all this to the side. You can take some Cajun seasoning, your choice, of butter, and that's it. And it's going to be good. But we're going to take it even better. Step up. You want to impress your friends? Maybe the in-laws? Make the wife think hey, look, they can actually cook. Then do it like I'm about to show you. Alright, let's get into it. First thing, it's your medium size saucepan, about medium low heat. Whole stick of butter, alright? Chunk it on in there. Let that start melting. You don't have to have quite that much heat. Got a little carried away. Once that's about melted down, I'll turn that heat down a little bit because we're going to add some fresh minced garlic. You don't want to burn the garlic. You're pretty much just roasting it. All right, that's melted down. Put your little garlic in there. All right, maybe a tablespoon. All right, next, whipping cream. All right, now this is about 16 ounces of whipping cream, yep. How much whipping cream you put, it's gonna depend on how many people you're trying to feed. How many redfish you making? Now we're trying to make a little bit extra sauce, and I'll show you why later. All right, let that get back up to heat. Put on about medium. Take your Cajun seasoning. Put about a thin coat across the top. Good enough for now. You can always add more later. A little onion powder, one thin coat across the top. Same with the garlic powder, thin coat. You don't have to be perfect, guys. All right, I don't ever do a half tablespoon, 3/4 teaspoon. You learn to cook, it's by feel, because you never know the size batch you're gonna be making for how many people you're cooking for. So it's better to learn how to do it by feel, by taste, than, you know, exact number of this or that. All right, we back up to a boil. Gonna lower that heat down. I'm not trying to cook anything. All right, we can go ahead and add, oh, let's see, we got some lemon juice. If I can get it open. Put one little squirt. All right, can't ever go wrong, lemon with fish. It's always a good choice. All right, next, put your hot sauce. Just a few little douses. Next, Worcestershire. Now don't overdo this. You only just put a little bit, all right? It goes a long way. Now, just let that cook down for a little bit. We're gonna turn this heat down even lower to just barely over warm. And then we're gonna start getting our redfish ready for the grill. I've already done it, but of course you need to make sure you done clean your redfish. You ain't got no scales on there. All right, no bones. You don't want people biting down on the bone. That's the only thing they're gonna remember when they eat your cooking. All right, got that grill warming up. I'm gonna be using a pellet grill, but y'all can use smoker, grill, whatever y'all got. Green egg, it don't matter. Wood fire, perfect. All right, let's go see what that sauce is doing. Now, I didn't show y'all this earlier, but I am gonna put just a little pepper in there, because why not? All right, stir that in. Ooh, I wish y'all could smell that. Ooh-wee. Scrape that little gras-du off the edge there. Oh, look here. We got two special guests, my two beautiful daughters. Y'all say hello. Supporting daddy while you're cooking. Love y'all. All right, let's go check on that grill. We're gonna set the temp. We're gonna bring it up to about 300, 325. Be good. Yeah, we'll go with 325. How much smoke we want? Put the smoke on about a 6, 7. All right, let's let that heat up. Oh yeah, she going. Boy, as soon as I walked back in the house, I could smell it. Talk about smell good. I mean, come on, people. It's cream, butter, and seasoning. How can you go wrong, right? Well, that's the idea. I know while that's heating up, I got Mama, the wife, some asparagus, because she loves her some asparagus. And guess what's gonna go over that asparagus? Other than salt and pepper, some of our butter cream sauce. That's right. And we're gonna grill that up. We'll put this in this pan. Spread it out nice and even. Look at that sauce, boy. That sauce looking good. Let's take some of that sauce. We'll pour it right on this asparagus. Just like that. Rub it all over it. Alright, mix that all up in there. Get a nice little coating on it. Let's take some pepper. Sprinkle that right over the top. And y'all can go a little heavy because it's gonna cook down on the grill. It's not gonna have a lot of kick or nothing. It's real good flavor. All right. Take some salt. Same with the salt. A little bit heavier than what you think. And that's it. That's all we're doing with asparagus. It's ready for the grill. Now we're gonna get this ready for our fish on the grill. LSU baby. Take our fish, we take it just like this. Roll it up in a paper towel. There we go. Oh yeah. About 325. I'm gonna turn that down to about 315. Don't get too crazy. Alright. Now, first, we're gonna put this scales up just for a couple minutes. You don't have to, just the way I like to do it. Now, let that go for a couple minutes. Have our sauce ready.
A few moments later.
Alright y'all, it's been about 2 minutes. Oh yeah. We'll flip these over. So that's all you're trying to do, just barely hit it, put a little grill mark. Tighten that meat up right there on the outside. Take our sauce. Thin coat. Now, these redfish, they was only about 17, 18 inches. If you had bigger fish, thicker fish, find your thick part of your fillet and just put you a couple cuts in that meat, just to ensure it cooks all the way through. Stick it on back here in the back. Alright, let that get back up to temp. Check back in a minute. We'll baste this stuff up some more. After about 10 minutes, I baste it up once. Just hitting it with another little light coat. Asparagus. Oh yeah, they about done. That go for another minute. We'll take that asparagus off. Alright, let's go check on this fish. done. And what you're looking for, because it's not a time thing, because all fish is different. Some's thicker. You're just looking for that meat to turn an even white all the way up. Alright, we're gonna let that go a little longer. Alright, we're gonna take our barbecue sauce. Let's see what this is looking like. Oh, yeah. Now, I can tell that it's starting to get white up the fish. And if you ain't sure, just take your knife, just flake it up a little bit. See how it's white and flaky? It's getting close. So, we're gonna go ahead and get our barbecue sauce. Now remember, you don't have to do this step. You can let this cook another 10 minutes tops and call it good. You can be done. If you want to take it to the next level, this is where it's at. We're gonna end up putting another coat, so we're just gonna put a nice thin coat for now. Let that start caramelizing. Alright, we'll come back in about 3-4 minutes. Alright, now we're done with this sauce. At least in this glass. Put that back in our pan. In about 3 minutes. Go put another coating on our fish. Now this is gonna be the last coat. I'm gonna put a nice thick coat on there. So we'll get this sauce ready. Killer. Big boy is hanging up. Now you see this sauce we got left over? I've just been having it on warm. I'll show y'all what to do with all that. Take you some milk. About that much. Now, we'll add some more seasoning since we added that milk. Maybe a little more pepper. I did find some fresh parsley. Put that in there. Bring this back up to a boil. So we made this sauce, garlic butter. We done made our asparagus with it, grilled our asparagus. We done put it on our fish, grilled our fish. And now we're about to put some noodles in here and make some pasta with that leftover sauce. That on about medium heat. Let that parsley and all cook in for a little bit. A little bit of seasoning we added. Tell you what, while we're waiting, steal us one of these asparagus. So good. So good. All right, we're gonna let that go for about 10 more minutes. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with that. Show y'all a little secret. Cream cheese. Now, you don't have to add this. It'll be good without it. It'll be excellent with it. Chunk your little block in there. Let that melt down. We'll come back to this in about 10 minutes. Let's go pull our fish off the grill. Should be done. Oh yeah, we done with that. Now y'all can eat this straight off the skin. That's the preferred method. Or, can't do it right now because it's too hot. Just take your fork, pinch it right there, and this will come right out like that. Just like that. And now you got just a regular filet. And look at the chickens eat that. Let's see what our sauce is doing. Oh yeah. Cream cheese starting to melt. Probably gonna take at least 5 more minutes for cream cheese to melt down. Now, I did add a little bit more milk and a little more seasoning, just because I figured I'd go ahead and add this whole bag of penne pasta. Dump that right on in there. Bring that back up to a boil. And y'all see what we just did there, huh? Basically just made fettuccine alfredo. Because as soon as these noodles get nice and tender, soak all that sauce up, we're gonna put about most of this bag of mozzarella cheese in there. She's gonna be good to go. Alright, we'll let that do a slow boil, medium heat, medium low. I'll come back in a minute. Now if y'all ain't sure if your noodles are done yet, just take your fork, just get your noodle out of there, let it cool, and eat it. If it's tender, they're good. And that tastes pretty tender to me. And keep one thing in mind too, when y'all are tasting stuff, I see people doing this wrong all the time. Don't put your sauce in there and sip it, taste it for seasoning. You let that cool. You always want to taste it either warm, lukewarm. Otherwise, you're going to get the seasoning wrong. All right, because the heat is going to trick your mouth. So, I've already tasted it. And we don't need to add any more seasoning. Now look, y'all, don't freak out. If your noodles ain't quite done yet and your sauce is already getting thick, just pour you a little more milk in there. It's not a big deal. Because it's going to thicken up even more when we add that cheese. Oh, it smells delicious. about that. About yay much. Now you can turn the heat off at this point. That cheese is gonna melt in. This is gonna thicken up. It's gonna be perfect. Oh yeah. Been letting that sit for about 4 or 5 minutes. Look how creamy. Oh, that smells so good. Look here, y'all. We're about to get it on. Look at that. I gotta give them noodles a taste. Oh, wow. It's hot. Damn, that's good. Oh. I don't know how you can make it better. That's good. All right, y'all. I'm about to eat. All right, now one thing I didn't get on camera that's very important is as you're putting your fish on the grill right before, make sure you put a heavy coat of that Cajun seasoning, heavier than what you think. Some of it's gonna cook off, some of it's gonna get removed while you're basting it with your sauce. The barbecue sauce, look, it's not for everybody. If nothing else, cook that fish, take it off, and pour that sauce on top of it when you serve it or when you go to eat. Or remove that fish off the skin and scales. My wife don't like it on the scales either. And then pour that sauce over the top. Serve it just like that. It's great. Look, if y'all enjoyed that video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know how the food turned out. And subscribe. It helps my channel out. I appreciate it. And I hope to see y'all in the next one.